You and I, we never show emotions, we just keep it down, down inside. Yeah, you and I, both longing for expression for the things we like, but we stay quiet. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh yeah, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. Let yourself be and you. We're holding back each other in the things we do. It's all so blue. Yeah, what if we could grow just like the flowers through the concrete? Just you and me. Hold me now, tell me things, tell me all about how you feel. Just let yourself go. Say it loud, wake the world on the other side, make it real. Just let yourself go, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Oh, just let go. Ooh, just let go. Just let yourself go. Let yourself be and you. We're holding back each other in the things we.
Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings. What is going on? Dee Dee, how are you doing tonight? Tarot and Such, Crystals and Paint, Veronica and Haley. How is everybody doing tonight? It is so good to see you. Appreciate everybody being here and hanging out with me. Neon Lights, what is going on? Good vibes to you indeed. By the way, if you like this cloth, it is available on my Etsy shop. Link in the description. It's nice and thick. It's velour. It is a pretty good cloth, I gotta say. Andrew and Bartman, what is going on? Good to see you. All right, Dee Dee, will I receive my unemployment? Been waiting since January. Those people are making me wait forever. Veronica, what is going on? Good to see you as well. YouTube user, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, want to know about N's feelings for me. We have no contact currently. Let's get that done. Let's get it done with a little bit of the Waterfall Tarot. Waterfall Tarot is not going to be a bad deal at all. You know what I mean? Paula and KSW, welcome. KSW, thanks for your kind words on the other on your message. I appreciate that. It's good to see both of you here tonight. We are on a Tuesday. I mean, rolling towards that weekend once more. It's going to be April. It doesn't feel like April. It still feels kind of like January. I mean, it feels a little like January still. I mean, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that it feels like January still. I don't know. It's just kind of strolling at a leisurely pace. I have to say that for sure. Yeah. 3 months with no payment. That's ridiculous. Like, how do you pay bills? Hot Girl Vic, welcome. Good to see you as well. All right, let's see. Do they have any feelings at all? There is no contact. The Two of Cups, they do have some reminiscing feelings. They do have some feelings of, the good old days. Or there is something that was there. There is something that could be there. There is something to sort of continue and to move on and to sort of look forward to. I definitely have some good things up over here, right? The problem is that we are injured, or we have been injured. There was some difficulties. There were things that didn't go quite well, or things that didn't line up properly. And we got to sort of move past that and move on to the next stage of that process, right? In order to do that, there is a little bit of a little bit of closed body language or a little bit of the defensive nature. Now, this card basically means a level of planning or a level of preparation and things like that. So you do have that feeling of planning, preparation, things going into the next stage. In other words, maybe we're not ready for contact now, but maybe we could be ready for contact in the future as well, right? Renee, love apples, and Veronica, what is going on? Good to see both of you. But yeah, we do reminisce. We do have that feeling of things were nice. I do enjoy some of the things that we had before and whatnot. And there was a celebration aspect as well. So there's a lot of things to sort of process, a lot of things to move through, a lot of things to get into the next level in order to get that action going, right? YouTube, thank you for your donation. I appreciate your other donation. You want to know about the contact. Okay. Future of our connection. I don't want in anymore. Kind of tired of the in thing going there. All right, we'll try that out with a golden wheel. Switch decks and get it to the next level. Get it to the next level. Speaking of next level, it is Boo Boo. What is going on, Boo Boo? Good to see you as always. Appreciate you hanging out. Thank you for your Instagram post about my cloth as well. I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you liked it. You ordered a mini, so I'm glad that you're happy with it. That's definitely a good thing, right? But let's see. Charisma, welcome. What is going on? We got the whole party started now. I'm saying the party has begun at this point. Anyway, we got the next donation is from YouTube user again. Future of our connection. We do have Judgment and the Ace of Cups. I think the future of our connection is sort of iffy. We sort of see that. We need a level of judgment. We need a level of rebirth. We need a level of sort of the next big thing. I don't think restoring what we had is going to be sufficient. You know, I think that we need that judgment. We need that rebirth. We need the next level of something that's going to be exciting, interesting, that can pull us together, because I don't think that we're pulled together right now. We're both in that mode where it's just like, yeah, but that Page of Wands says, neither one really is just enthralled about taking any action right now. We do have sort of a hesitancy or sort of backing up a little bit and sort of reevaluating, you know what I mean? Reevaluating where we are or what we were doing and whatnot. So we do have a lot of that delay feel within there. So yeah, we basically need a big Band-Aid on top of a lot of different things here. I don't think that we can sort of go back to where we were. And I don't think both people want to go back to where we were. So that, that works. I guess that works in the long run, but yeah. Anyway, the future is a rebirth, basically. We need that rebirth. Linda, welcome. It is so good to see you. What is going on? Got everybody here tonight. It is rocking and partying up in here. We're on the Tarot Oracle Show.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
On a Tuesday night, no less. On a Tuesday night, no less. Need to order one. Certainly. Wonderful evening, staying warm and staying cooled off. Charisma, it is not bad. It is not bad. It's warming up here in Texas. I mean, I guess we'll be back to 105 degrees soon. You know what I mean? We'll be back to 105 degrees soon. So, I mean, there is that. Anyway, what do we got? Rose Flower, time frame and abundance in money coming. Rose, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you returning back to the stream. Rose is back. Thank you so much, Rose. I appreciate you as always. Rose, I wish I had a flower tarot. A flower tarot would be perfect for Rose Flower. I'm saying now, there are a few flower tarots that are on Kickstarter. I'm actually thinking about ordering one just for you, Rose. Literally just for you. But in the meantime, well, we don't have it now, but in the meantime, let's get a little bit of the money flow. We need abundance. We need some cash. We need it to fall from the heavens and arrive on our doorstep. In order for that to happen, I'm saying the Bumbleberry Hollows will let us know. I think it has got the good info. It has the exciting stuff. That we kind of need at this point. We do need some of this at this point. Let's see, when the abundance. What is the time frame? Nine of Pentacles, it is the wealth card. Let's stop and take a break. This is wealth. This is abundance. I just wrote the chapter, by the way, today on the Nine of Pentacles in my new book. I wrote the chapter today. And it shows, the Nine of Pentacles shows, it demonstrates live in action to you that there is abundance, that there is wealth. So sort of just a reminder. It's sort of a reminder. You know, you have like you tell Google or Alexa to remind you tomorrow at a certain time. I mean, this is basically just a reminder. It's Alexa telling you, hey, you got a reminder for this, right? Knight of Wands is an action adventure card, fiery, very flame card. It knows what's happening. It knows what's going on. So it's moving towards us. It's getting that pathway going. That's what you want to see. What you don't want to see is abundance followed by a crappy delay card like the Six of Swords. You don't like that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Or an encumbrance card like the Ten of Wands. You don't want that either. You want something action. You want something to say it's moving, it's flowing, it is getting towards us. That Knight of Wands basically says it is coming, right? We have two good cards that say that we do have this on the way. Ace of Cups is sort of that joy that's around there. And the Page of Pentacles says the abundance is gonna be a slow stream in. It's going to be a slow stream in. In other words, it's going to hit early, but it's going to be slow to blossom, slow to develop. I mean, that could be challenging. It could be good. But I mean, you know, it basically says it's not going to be dumped in one spot, dumped in one thing. It's more of a sort of a layaway plan almost, right? That Page of Pentacles, we're just sort of starting out with it. We get the Ace of Cups, just again, with that mixture thing starting out with it and whatnot. So we do have that combination there. So yeah, we have a lot of sort of interesting things. We have a lot of good things. We have a lot of a combination going in there. So basically, if you're looking for time frame, I would say the stream begins, the flow begins in about, I would say 9 weeks. Basically, I'm saying 9 weeks would be when the flow starts, it begins, and it sort of starts moving. And that is going to be basically your time frame. There you go. So a little slow stream sort of trickles in. It's like a little sprinkle before the hard storm of rain and all of that other stuff. Andrew is in Central Texas. Me too, Andrew. We are in Central Texas as well. That is going to be pretty cool. All right. Every time I order fabric to make a bag for the Hermetic Tarot, the store sends an email to say they don't actually have any. Well, that's not good. That is not good at all. Does V have feelings for me? Dimitri wants to know. Dimitri wants to know. He is a Virgo, and I am a Leo. And Angie has a good question too. Oh, by the way, I'm picking questions because there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So you literally never know what's coming next. It literally never know what's coming next. But I'm going to pick at random, and I say that we had a job question. We got a lot of love questions. Angie has a job question. We're going with that one. Should I find a different job or stay where I'm at? Been at the current job for 20 years. 20 years is a long time. Let's go for a Thoth derivative. Let's go for a Thoth derivative over here. This is going to be good. This is going to be good because 20 years at a job, I'm just saying, that is an extended amount of time. You're definitely pretty comfortable there. That's for sure. Probably making decent money there as well. So should I find a different job? It's kind of tricky. So let's find out what is going to be the mood. What is going to be the mood for this particular thing? Prince of Wands, Knight of Wands, ruin and pleasure. Wow. It's basically saying stay there. Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. It's basically saying stay. I mean, Angie, it definitely has that feeling of staying. Yeah. We look at movement indicated by the Knight. Again, I mean, you see all the fire within here. It's a fiery card. It's a very heated card. It just feels like there is some movement towards that, is some movement away from that, right? Angie, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But that Prince is so interesting next to that Knight. It says if we do move this direction, we're in for ruin. In other words, we're not going to make the salary that we make. The expansions, the things that we want, the things that we sort of desire may not be available right now. Ms. Wheats, welcome. How you doing? Good to see you. Shweta and who else? Zara. Thanks for being here tonight. I appreciate all of you. As we move out of the job, we sort of hit a dead end. We hit some swords. We hit the 10. We hit ruin. It seems like that the opportunities that we need that should be out there just aren't out there right now. And so we're a little bit restricted, a little bit pulled back from that. And it feels like all of the things that we want, we desire, just aren't available now. I'm not saying they won't be available later. We could be stuck because of COVID. We could be stuck because of the previous year, the way the stock market's going. A lot of different things could be organized here that's making it difficult to find something else, So basically saying pleasure. Enjoy what you have. Obviously, check out what is out there. The grass is always greener on the other side. We know that. But taking action, it doesn't look good. It just sort of relax, hang out, don't make that movement. We can read in a couple of months or whatever and see if the options are a little bit better. But the 10 of Swords is a rough landing for sort of where we want to be. But we really don't want to land on a bunch of swords. You know what I mean? All right, Boo Boo has a general, wants a general. Boo Boo, let's get you a general by not using the Thoth. We know Boo Boo and the Thoth don't go well together, but Gregory Scott goes well with everything. I'm saying now, Gregory Scott Tarot, it's just magic at this point. The magic at this point. The grass is always greener over the septic tank too. That is true. That septic tank grass, it looks really good from a distance. You know what I mean? It looks fantastic. I mean, it is well fertilized, as they say. Boo Boo wants a general. Okay. Well, don't be concerned about the little things. I think that you're diving too deep into some projects. You're getting too into the weeds of some of these projects, some of these things, how they go. Definitely time to take a step back and get the bigger picture, right? The forest for the trees, blah, blah, blah. It says get a bigger picture of some of these things that are going on. You don't want to get too far down and into the weeds. Now, why not, right? Because normally we're going to sort of have some escapism if we get too far out. So getting nearby is going to give us more level of control, right? I think that's where you're going with that Emperor. But the thing is other people are handling some of these things really well. How much do you need to micromanage, right? Basically, ease up on the micromanage. Don't be sort of, in a space to where you think you need to do that. Again, having a more backed out approach, having a more higher level approach is going to do you quite well in the long run. So you definitely want to sort of make that your focus instead of, again, trying to dive too deep in. That Emperor, I don't think you'll have as much control as you think, especially when there's other people happening with all of that. Four of Wands basically says just sort of stay in your comfort zone for now. Don't step out of your comfort zone too far. You definitely want to stay in there. Don't step out too far. And the eight. Make sure to get some things started. Even if you can't finish it, go ahead and get it started and get the ball rolling, because there's a lot of things that you haven't gotten rolling. You need to move forward into those next realm, and that's going to be important for you in the long run. There we go. All right, who do we got next? We got MM. What is my ex's current feelings towards me? What is the ex's current feelings towards me? Let's find out by using, we're going to use the divine. Well, we're going to use the divine. Kim, what is going on? It's so good to see you. Thank you for joining the stream tonight. Thank everybody for being here. It is a Tuesday. Tomorrow's hump day, and man, I'm ready for some hump day. I'm just saying, we need more Wednesday and Friday and weekend, because the weekend went by extremely quickly, and that was a bad thing. You want the weekend to just slow down. Just slow down that weekend action. Savor the moment when it comes to the weekends. All right. What are the ex's current feelings towards me? The Nine of Cups, they got some fond memories, that's for sure. The Nine of Cups is, according to Lon Milo DeQuette in the Thoth book, that's the best card in the deck. It is the best card in the deck. It's sort of the Boo Boo, thank you for your donation. Kim, let me know what your question is. Boo Boo has hosted you. Let me know. The Nine of Cups is the realization of good stuff. It's sort of, it's wealth, which is the Nine of Coins, but it is sort of backed up into sort of emotions. I mean, we have good emotions. We have good things sort of happening there. So they remember that thing, right? Christina, thank you for your donation. You're cooking something in the other room, I think. I heard the beep on the microwave. But yeah, that Nine of Cups says, yeah, we have a nice memory. We have a nice memory. The Wheel of Fortune, we do like as it goes. We do like the... Boo Boo, thank you for your donation for Ms. Tweets. Ms. Weiss, let me know what your question is. So that Wheel of Fortune action says we miss sort of the routine that we had. We miss the stability. We miss all of the good stuff that we had with that routine, right? And that page wouldn't mind taking another shot at it. So I think that they would be willing to communicate. Hanged Man said some things need to be adjusted before we do that, definitely. But yeah, I think that they would be able to, sort of maybe take a second shot at all of that stuff. Anyway, we got for Kim. Kim, let me know what your question is. Kim Smith Williams, what we got? You liked and subscribed. Thank you so much, Kim. I appreciate you. Ms. Weeds, you've been feeling pretty good, skin cleaning up and everything. Cool. All right, Ms. Weeds, let me know what your question is. In the meantime, we will grab Christina and find out if internal medicine is going to be the next big thing. I will go with the Heaven and Earth Tarot. And by the way, if you're new here, this is my Tarot Tower. We have a Tarot Tower video that shows how to make this for only $20. Yes, only $20. Obviously with no cards. I mean, you have to add the cards yourself. But even if you leave them in the boxes, it's much better than having a big pile of stuff, a big pile of boxes. You don't want that. Ain't nobody got time for a big pile of boxes. And okay, master of the obvious here. Let me tell you why to get the Tarot Tower. All right, listen carefully. If you had a big pile of boxes and you're constantly doing this with them, you're going to mess up your boxes. So you're digging, you're throwing, you're going to mess up your boxes. If they're in the Tarot Tower, you just take it out, get your cards, you put it back in. Look, there's none of that. I'm telling you, the Tarot Tower is for everybody. I think a lot of people are like, I don't need that. But in reality, you do. You do need that. Kim, thank you for your question. It got you in the queue next. Thank you so much. All right. I mean, I'm just saying, you don't want to ruin your stuff. You want it to be immaculate. And the Tarot Tower allows that to happen for $20. And I got a full video that teaches you how to make it, right? The good news is I'm not selling you anything. I'm just telling you to make it and to save your cards. You want to save your cards from damage. Internal medicine, is it my next adventure? Kind of a yes-no question. The ace is nice, right? The Lovers, that's nice as well. I mean, I'm just saying. Austin, welcome. How you doing, Austin? The Lover says it's a good match. It is a good match indeed. So you're looking for internal medicine. You're looking for if this is for me, if this is something I want to leap into, if I want to jump into. Any Lovers card, connection card, 6 of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Lovers. Now, what is the difference between that? The Lover says it is a good long-term connection, right? I talk about this in my new book, by the way. The Lovers is a long-term connection. The 2 of Cups is like a meeting, we just sort of met. We're meeting, we're joining. So long-term connection is what you want, especially with a work adventure. Now, the Queen of Wands says this is a fiery aspect. It does have some good things. I think that there's some good management. I think there is some good opportunities there. And overall, that looks good as well, having better management. The King of Cups says it's emotionally rewarding. You have that emotion within it. It says, hey, this is nice for me. Samantha, thank you for your donation. Eva, welcome. And lastly, the Ace of Wands. You're able to get stuff done. It's not a job that's dead end. It's not a job where you can't move forward, where you can't progress, where you can't get into the next level. It's a job to where you can move on to that next level and you can get stuff done. That Ace of Wands says, I'm not restricted in what I need to do, but in fact, I can get stuff done. And that's in the what? You got a raise today. There you go. Congratulations. That'll put you in a good mood. All right. Anyway, let's go for Kim's question. Kim did post their question. Vanessa, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right. Question is, what are my ex's feelings towards me and will we get back together? That calls for the Modern Love Tarot. One of my favorite new decks by far, the Modern Love Tarot says, hey, you know, this is the opportunity that we need. This is the opportunity that we need. So if we got some good stuff here, we got some hearts within this one. I'm telling you now, this is going to be the place to go. It really is, right? We got all sorts of crap on the screen. Kim, I don't know if you've been here before, but there's a lot of crap on the screen at all times. I'm just saying. So, yeah, what are they feelings towards me? Will we get back together? Eight of Pentacles says there's some work involved to get back together. Not a freebie. Not a freebie. You need to put the work in. You need to move to that level of, yeah, we have some things to work out. We have some things to fix, right? And I think that needs to be addressed before we sort of leap into that next level. Justice points to almost like a counseling session. Look at that, a counseling session. Maybe we do need a different approach to the relationship. Maybe things didn't work out for a good reason, Were they willing to get back together? I think so. That Moon card says there's emotions involved. The emotions aren't just gone. They're still there. They're still sort of humming around and moving around. And that's going to be what you want, right? You want a little bit of that spark still there and that emotional connection there. So they do have feelings. They need a lot of change, a lot of updates in order to get back together if they're going to even talk about it. And I mean, they do still have some feelings. There are some emotions still swirling around that situation. And that's sort of what you need, right? You need those emotions to be there and to be sort of in that realm. Anyway, we have a donation from Ms. Wheat, Sunflower, the hostess with the mostest. Ms. Wheat wants to know, let's see, I actually do have a question. Okay, Ms. Wheats, let me know what your question is. We will get you in the queue. In the meantime, let's go for Sam. Sam, will I make any good friends on campus at school? Sam wants to know. For this one, I want literally everybody's favorite deck of cards, which is the Vox Arcana. It's a terrible box, but it's a beautiful set of cards. You now are officially a member of the Slow Tarot community.
I know, I'm excited.
Yeah, so by the way, the postman lost that, and Lebowski finally found it when I went up to the post office, and I said, what the F is going on with the mail? So that was pretty funny. They called him out. He was in the back. Like, I'm getting random people's mail. And so I'm just random people's mail. And so I went to the post office. I'm like, what's up with the random people's mail? You know, I got a stack of mail and I threw it on the counter. And I'm like, okay, that ain't me. That ain't me. And that ain't me. I'm just getting random mail at this point, and I'm not receiving anything. So, yeah, they fixed it. Anyway, will I make any good friends on campus at school? Knight of Wands, the Star, Knight of Pentacles, and the Sun. I think you're getting a really fast relationship, first off. You definitely see that big relationship. The Star, I think you find somebody that's really, really magical, somebody that's really awesome. Love Apples, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. All right. But I think you make a lot of good connections here, one of which is going to be a fantastic relationship, first off. The Sun says that basically you're more illuminated at the campus. You're more illuminated around these particular people. It feels like that you more pay attention to what's going on. You're more in the moment. You're more of this dynamic personality that you need to be in order to make friends, in order to do that. I'm not saying you're happy all the time and people are just enamored with you. I'm just saying that you feel in the moment. You feel in power. You feel like this is sort of where you want to be, where you need to be in a lot of different aspects. And that sort of brings people to you, right? Wow. Modern Muse, thank you for your donation. Brings people to you. You become the star. You become sort of a guiding light. People come, they're interested. They want to know what's happening, like what's going on with Samantha. So yes, I do think that you make more friends. I do think that you're more of a light that people want to see, that people want to understand and sort of get to know. And again, I think that you end up in a relationship, I mean, moderately quickly once you get there. I'm not saying you sort of land on campus and you're being mounted in the first 5 minutes or anything. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there are a lot of good possibilities in there indeed. All right. What do we got going on next? We got Hannah. Thank you, Hannah. Hannah, thank you for your donation. Eva, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. Is there somebody inspired by my creativity? Ms. Wheats wants to know. Ms. Wheats, you inspire me. That is for sure. And let's see if anybody else is inspired by your creativity. Well, let's see about that. All right. We have a little creativity action going on. I mean, you know, when it comes to creative things, it's hard not to be inspired by creativity. I'll be honest with you. I mean, let's level with each other. When somebody is really creative, Ava, thank you for your donation. Let me know what your question is. If somebody's really creative, people flock to them. I mean, bottom line, look on YouTube. Look on YouTube. You have like these creative people on YouTube just doing groundbreaking, cool stuff. People are just like, woof, straight in there. Everybody watches them. Anyway, your creativity is not exactly the traditional creativity, is it? Sunshiny Day, welcome. Is it? It's the 5 of Wands. It's a little bit on edge. On edge. Miss Wheat says that edgy creativity. And that's sort of cool. A little on the edgy side sometimes. That Queen of Swords, you like to throw yourself out there and say, this is me. This is me. This is my personality. This is how I roll. This is what I do. That's cool. That's cool because a lot of people are just like really sort of, really shy. I think that you just like, here's me and here's what I do. And I think that really is sort of cool as well. The world says, yeah, look at that. You have the people swirling around. You have this activity and people want to find out what the hell's going on over there. What is going on over there with Ms. Weeds? Because she has it happening. She has it happening. The world, people swirling around, people want to know what's happening. I think that you draw man that illumination that's going on as well. You sort of illuminate things. You make it exciting. You make that edgy content. I think people want to know what's up. People see that. People hear that. People want to know what's going on over there. And what's going on is Ms. Wheats is up to doing the Ms. Wheats thing. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. Vanessa, if I hit the jackpot with my new lottery numbers, Vanessa wants to know. She's got new lottery numbers. We are going to go with that, with using this one. Everybody likes that. The Dark Mansion. Come on, give it up for the Dark Mansion. I'm saying that Vanessa wants to know if she's going to hit the jackpot. By the way, in case you don't know what the jackpot looks like, in case you've been under a rock for the past year and you don't know what hitting the jackpot looks like, it's when you have 1, 2, 3, 4, $5. You have the money, but it's not enough. And you want to get more. Everybody wants more money. Let's face the facts. Everybody wants more money. And the way to get more money, basically, is to just snap your fingers like that. And when you do that, you get more money. And this is what Vanessa wants. Vanessa wants to put a couple of lottery tickets in there and to have it just flow money out. Just get the money, just flow it out there. You know what I mean? That's what they want. So that's what the reading is about. By the way, it's about getting more money. Can we hit the jackpot? Can we get that done? Maybe not this round. Maybe not this round indeed. So I'm just saying, the Seven of Wands, things are working against you. Things are not working on your side. Things are a little bit on the mix. Things are a little bit on the mix. It's going to be a little slower action that you're used to. A little slower action than you're used to there with that 6, right? The 6 does roll towards a better tomorrow. It does. It rolls towards a better tomorrow. But it takes a while. It does take a little bit of while. You got to be patient with it. Temperance says you have to blend your numbers in with the right lotto game. There's your big factor. There's your big answer. You need to blend your lotto numbers with the correct game, right? Because some of the games don't work with those. Some of the games do. You need that blend. And the Page of Swords says, play the numbers, commit on your numbers, and get it going on. I think that you'll have success, but yeah, not right now. You may have a little bit of trouble getting that success immediately. Love apples. Why is my boyfriend so distant with me? What are they doing? Maybe it's because they have to drive an hour and a half to work. I don't know. Let's do the This Might Hurt tarot for that, because this might hurt indeed. We don't know what's going on with that boyfriend. I'm hoping it's not a third party situation. I'll tell you that now, because I mean, you don't want those. Ain't nobody got time for a third party. 3 is not a good number when it comes to love. Well, maybe. It all depends on your goals, I guess. Death. They're going through some changes. Apples. They're going through some time for some water. I sit in this little room and I scream. I need to calm down. How loud do I talk? Pretty loud. I talk loud. I talk loud indeed. I get excited. Okay, the boyfriend is distant because they're going through some changes. I mean, maybe they need surgery. I don't know. They're going through some alterations. They're going through some changes. You're going to have to be patient with them. The King of Pentacles. They're not exactly comfortable with where they're at right now. They need changes. They need some updates. The world says they're on a road to get there. They definitely are on a road to get there. But it involves some work. It involves some patience. It involves some time. And that is going to be important here. You need that 3. You need to work at it. They need to work at it. So they're distant because they're involved with things that need updates, that need changes, that need a next step, a next level. And in order to get that, they're going to need maybe, a little alone time, or maybe a little of a distance, because other things have bumped into the priority queue. You've been bumped down. You were number 1. Now you're like number 3. So you're going to have to adjust to it a little bit. They're making those changes, apples. I mean, I'm just saying, if they love apples, they'll be back. They will be back. Speaking of back, Modern Muse Tarot is here. Kanan is here as well. Welcome, Kanan. How you doing today? Good to see you. Oh, let's see. So Christina just got the slow tarot. So let's celebrate by using the slow tarot in a reading and seeing if we get some similar cards, because we need a general reading. Slow tarot is the only tarot you order through a museum or gallery, I think it's called. But yeah, there is that. There is that. All right, we got a little slow. We got some 5 of coins. Oh my. Modern Muse, you're not in a position to where you have a lot of power over some circumstances in your life. You got a couple of things that are sort of holding you back, pushing you back a little bit there. That 5 of coins, oh man, a loss of control, a little loss of power. And it was just like a little bit of holding back at this point, right? Yeah, it's sort of okay. I think that you're actually getting cheated by somebody. I think part of this, you're actually getting cheated by somebody. We have the 7 of coins, which is normally a working towards a goal. You're working towards something. You're trying to get some accomplishments done. But I think you're being shortchanged by somebody in particular. They're holding back a card here, which is folded. What the hell's going on with the card? They have they have a card up their sleeve. They have a card up their sleeve. Yeah. Somebody's holding back. Somebody is working against you a little bit on some of these things. Now, the King of Swords says they're doing it because they have power. They have the power. They have sort of that next level that they're going for. And I think they're using it for the wrong purposes, definitely. Lovers does say, though, that you are in sort of this weird matchmaking thing. I think overall, this is like a complete, this is a complete 180 to what I've been saying, but, or a 90, whatever. The field lovers feels like that you have a match that's coming up. I don't think it's this particular person. I think somebody that sort of points this out to you. Basically, that is it. Kanan didn't get enough love. Kanan didn't get enough love the last time we were here. Everybody say hello to Kanan. Say hello to Kanan.
Hi, Kanan.
Say, Christina says hello.
Hello, Kanan.
See, Christina says hello. Everybody else says hello. Kanan, you're loved indeed. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. What is going on, Kanan? Good to see you. All right, Austin, having a sucky week. I need a week off at work. Thank you, Raina. Austin, let me know what your question is. I appreciate that. Hannah, will April be a good month for me financially? Let's see. Let's get some money. Let's get some money out for April. Let's get some money out for April. We need it. We need it. Kanan, I have a magic trick just for you. Kanan, I have a magic trick that is just for you. Well, it's coming up. It's coming up in a moment. All right. Hannah, will April be a good month for me financially? I'm just saying that paying off some bills would be great. Paying off some bills would be great here. Things are stacking up in money-wise. Things are stacking up in money-wise, and it does feel kind of awkward, doesn't it? It feels kind of awkward. It's like that we need to get away from the stacks. There could be bills. That could be things or people that need money, people that are, sort of draining your money. It could be a lot of different things happening with there, but we need to get rid of these stacks. You see, she's walking. Okay, let's zoom in. You see, she's walking away. She's walking away from these stacks. She doesn't look happy at all. She doesn't look content with the stacks of things back there. So you need to abandon some of those and walk away from some of those. There could be a lot of different things, but you need to determine what that is going to mean to you, Hannah. The Queen of Cups says that it is a good financial month overall. It feels like that you have some good emotions coming in. Boo-boo, thank you for your donation for Hanan. Kanan, you got a hostess from the mostess. All right, the Queen says it's good financially or good emotionally there. You are on a journey to getting into a better situation. Does it mean you're going to win the lottery? No. No, it does mean you're on the journey. You're on the journey. You have help. You have help. The kitty is here to help you. And being home, staying home, having a comfort with what you're doing, knowing what you're doing is going to be a big plus for you as well. What do we got else going on? We got Sam. Will the Virgo be jealous when I get a serious boyfriend? Virgos are pretty jealous. I'm going to tell you now. I'm going to be honest with you. Virgos are a pretty jealous breed. We are jealous indeed. All right, I promised Kanan a magic trick. We're going to get Kanan a magic trick. Kanan, I want to know, be honest with me. Are you good at these damn things? Because I'm not. Kanan, it takes me forever to solve these things, Kanan. Literally days to solve these things. They're really annoying to me. In my personal opinion, I think these things should be outlawed. I mean, quite frankly, these things should be outlawed. I mean, a lot of times they just don't work like you want them to work. So what you have to do, Kanan, is you just have to go like that. You just snap like that, Kanan. And the best part is it solves itself. It's completely solved, Kanan. You just got to go like that. You just got a little snap like that, Kanan, and it solves itself. I'm hoping you're better at these than I am because these are challenging. They take me forever, but luckily, you have magic on your side, right? You got magic. Okay, can I mix it up? I don't think I can mix. No, I'm never going to solve it if I mix it up. Let's not mix it up. It's not funny. All right. You're quite welcome. I appreciate you being here. Anyway, for now, let's see if the Virgo is going to be jealous. Are they going to be jealous? Oh, man. Us Virgos. I mean, I'm just, speaking for myself. I'm a pretty jealous type. All right. Now, but obviously you got a serious boyfriend. Maybe the Virgo moved on, Sam. Maybe they're just like, it's time to move on. Maybe it's time to move on, get that gilded royale action, there. Well, the Virgo needs water. I can tell you that.
I've never thought you were jealous.
I'm over here just yelling. All right. 9 of Pentacles. I think the Virgo is in a better place. Than you think they are. You know what I mean? They may be in a better place than you think they are at, because that 4 of Cups, it's almost like they don't want you anymore. They're just like, all right, but that High Priestess, they're glad that you're happy. They are. The 7 of Swords, would they like a little of that action again? You know what I mean? A little howl at the moon. They might like some of that. I'm just saying that 7 of Swords is a returning card. They're coming back. They're coming back in. They like that return. I think they do want a little bit of the return action, a little bit of the makeup action. But overall, they're just glad that you're happy. They're really sort of a supportive type. And I think they're ready to sort of move on. All that jealousy sort of, going by the wayside and all of that stuff. Anyway, so we have a Canaan. We're finally actually here with Canaan. Canaan is here. My question, something like voodoo energy on me. Somebody has voodoo energy. Canaan. If somebody have voodoo energy on you, you know who knows? Canaan. The Poe. Poe knows. Poe knows when there is some voodoo action going on. Poe's going to be able to sniff that out, because Poe had the telltale heart, the heart under the stairs. They knew, because Poe knows. I mean, I'm just saying now. All right, let's see if we have there. Love life read. Oh, okay. We got a read for your love life. I got you. Ava and Maria. I think we got Ava's question already, didn't we? We got Ava's question? Don't need. Okay, yeah. Okay. Ava, hopefully I didn't miss it. I haven't asked my question yet. You did not miss your turn. Ava, let me know what your question is. Did you already ask it? All right. And then we got the other one is Sunshiny Day. Thank you for your donation. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out. Okay, Ava needs to get a question. Love life reading for Marion. All right, we'll do Marion, then we'll do Ava, we'll do Sunshiny Day. We're rocking it down. By the way, we're ending soon. Yeah, we're ending soon. Okay. Does somebody have voodoo on me? There's a lot of people interested in you, Kanan. There's a lot of people that are interested in you. They're all gathered round. And you have a little bit of that 5 of Swords. I don't think they have, some of the people may not have the best interest in, you have your best interest in mind. 7 of Pentacles. I don't think they have any power to do anything. I don't really think they have the power to just throw out a voodoo on you. I don't think that's happening. No. I think the 6 of Swords sort of means that they'd prefer, they'd prefer you do your own thing and stay away from them. You know what I mean? They prefer you do their own thing. I think you do have people that don't like you, but they prefer just to stay away from you rather than putting a voodoo on you or anything like that, right? Nothing like that. So I don't think any voodoo. I do think that you have some people that love you. I have some people that don't like you. I think you have a mix, but that's natural, right? A lot of people just aren't a big fan of other people. a lot of people will not like somebody just because everybody likes them. So that is sort of a factor that comes in there. Ava, I have your question. Thank you so much, Ava. Let's hop into Ava real quick. And we had the other person as well. Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I got to end soon. Let's see. So we have a general love reading from Marion. Marion donated through the link. Thank you again, Marion. We'll hop into Ava, and then we will get the rest of them in the queue. For now, let's go with some thought action. Let's go with some thought action. Emma, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. All right. Samantha, it's quite okay. You're always welcome, Samantha. You are always welcome. Marion, love life read. I mean, let's see what's going on with the love life. You're in a position where you need some change. You need some alteration. It's like where you're at is not a good place. Where you're at is not where you would like to be. Where you would like to be. That's just not where you're at right now. I think that you need more control. You need more of a sort of a fine-tuned control over what you do, where you go, and sort of that mixture there, right? One of the problems as well is that, are you ready for something that is going to be serious? Are you ready to sort of open up? Are you ready to sort of blossom into the next zone that you need with some of these things? I think the answer is sort of no in a lot of different respects. You do have some people that are interested, but they're interested for the wrong reason. So I think that combination of people interested for the wrong reason, sort of you're not being where you need to be, but also not having a lot of power to go where you need to go in love, sort of makes for this sort of frustrating moment. I do think it does clear up a little bit. The fiery aspect of the two wands sort of indicate that, yeah, we are going to clear this up. We are going to get to some other level, but it's just a matter of time. And it's just a matter of sort of going through the motions at this point in order to get to the next part. All right. And Ava had a question as well. Ava wants to know, what is Nick's current feelings for me? What is the ex's current feelings for me? Let's try that out by using the everybody's favorite, the Golden Art Nouveau Tarot. Golden Art Nouveau Tarot does it gets the job done. That is for sure. All right, let's see a little bit of that. What are the feelings towards me? You do have a bit of this page feel. Things giving, moving towards. It's almost like they're moving. Are they in another love? Are they in another love right now? It feels like that they're in something else, or it feels like that they're in another relationship at this point. You have this giving aspect. They definitely sort of moved past. They moved on to the next thing. They moved, one of those, they moved on. You have that action, that movement card that's indicated by the 8, that we're into the next deal. We moved on. We're into the next deal. We're into the next thing. And you see that with the Queen as well. The Queen sort of says that I need emotions. I need sort of a stable emotions. And they're sort of addicted kind of to relationships. I mean, they really like sort of where they got with that aspect as well. But I think they moved on, and they're not thinking about you. They're in their next level, and they're sort of in that next thing. Sunshiny Day, I never skip you. I always know where you are. Sunshiny Day, you are, I think, second in the queue. By the way, if you are in the queue, it looks like this. We got Sunshiny Day. We got Emma. We got MM in there somewhere. We got a nice mixture going on. So let's move on to the next one. And the next one is Sunshiny Day. Is my diet going to work this time? Do I have a functional working diet? Is that going to be a thing? Sunshiny Day, let's find out. Let's find out, Sunshiny. I'm just saying. Let's get you some diet action. Let's get you into that perfectly fit body that perfectly toned and fit body, you're going to have it. Is the diet going to work? The Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles, two queens together. It's that's under your control. If you don't cheat, it's going to work. If you don't cheat, it's going to work. Basically, the two queens are drawing your power. Finding your power is your key right now. The Fool says is to continue on and don't cheat, obviously. Finding your power, continue on and don't cheat. The Two of Cups, it's a good match. It's a good match. It's a good blend with you. I think the diet works for your lifestyle. I think the diet works for your body type. And I think this diet is just overall very functional. The more cheating, the worse it's going to go. You have to stay the course. You have to stay the path. And in order to do that, you just got to not cheat. You just got to go. So yes, it'll work. I think it's that Two of Cups, sunshiny. That Two of Cups, it's a great match for you. It's a great match for you. S is current feelings for me. Speaking of great match, is S going to have some feelings for MM? Is S going to fall in love with MM and just, you know what I mean? And just go at it, under the couch, or go at it over the side of the couch. I mean, you never know. What are the feelings? Heartbreak is one of them. The Moon is another one. MM is basically like S doesn't know what you want. They don't know what you want. They're confused as sort of where you're headed, where you're going, what you want at the end of the day, what is going to happen with all of this stuff. They're confused. They can't figure you out, MM. They can't. The Three of Swords, it causes them kind of heartbreak. Difficulty figuring you out. The Queen of Pentacles. You have a different side of you sometimes that they see. They're having difficulty understanding what you want, how you want it, and whatnot. The Moon, they do have a connection, right? That moon, that sort of underlying connection, that full moon feel, like there's something up. You sort of move me emotionally and things like that. I think you have a little bit of that connection there. But sort of figuring you out is one of the big problems right now. Just trying to figure out what you want, how you want it, sort of figuring out what makes you happy, what draws you in, what makes you, be a good partner for them and things like that, right? Samantha, what is Eric's thoughts and feelings for me? We got more feelings. We got more thoughts. Let's see if they are good news for Samantha. By using this deck of cards, the Spacious Tarot, by the way. In case you're wondering, it is called the Spacious Tarot, and it is magnificent, I have to say. The Three of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot. It's like, this is not something I would pursue. Not something I would pursue. Eight of Pentacles shouldn't be here. It should not be here. It's a weird card. We have the 3 and the 8. This is a lot of work. This is a lot of effort, a lot of work, a lot of things that need to happen to make this go forth and make it go forward. Too much work. You don't want a 3 and an 8 combined in a thoughts and feelings. You don't want that. You don't want that. The Chariot, they do want to make some move. They do want to make some action. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of effort. It's a lot of sort of a painful thing for them, right? Not going to be something that they have thoughts and feelings that they're going to want to chase. They're going to want to do that. It's just too much. Wheel of Fortune almost says like something casual. Something casual, maybe interesting, but just for, this is something that is a lot of effort. It's like we're on the mouse wheel. We're circling the mouse wheel. We're never making any forward progress. It's just weird. Not exactly a good mix. Not exactly a good mix. Not exactly a good mount to go to. Is M brainwashed? Is M brainwashed? What's a good brainwash deck? I'm thinking the Hermetic Tarot. I'm thinking the Hermetic Tarot. Bottom line, I think this is a good brainwash deck, personally. If you're going to be brainwashed, you should be brainwashed from the Thoth or from the Hermetic Tarot. Sunshiny day. Thanks for hanging out. Have fun with that diet. Let us know what happens. It's a yes or no question. The Sun, the Hierophant. Oh, man. I think there is somebody trying to influence them. Bottom line, there is somebody trying to influence them. I think they know it, though. I think they know it. The sun illuminates. The sun illuminates. The sun brightens. The sun makes this beautiful glow to where you can see reality. You can see all of the secrets. You can see what the hell's going on. And the Hierophant says you have this power or this particular individual or organization that does want to influence them, but they know this. That's not brainwashing. That's influence. Somebody's trying to influence me, but I know it's happening. And therefore, I'm not brainwashed. No. Wheel of Fortune says the problem is they're overexposed to these people. Wheel of Fortune is what comes around, goes around, day-to-day activities. It just says, yeah. Oh, yeah, it does have that psychedelic thing going on, doesn't it? Woo! Okay. The Wheel of Fortune says they're exposed too much to this particular entity or this particular individual. They're exposed too much. Like the psychedelic sun action. Look at this. A psychedelic sun action. It's not brainwashing you. It's just making a funky look on the screen. It's making a weird look on the screen.
That's weird.
That's weird indeed. Anyway, so no. Are they being influenced? Yes. Because they're exposed too much to this person or these people. But the sun says they know what's going on. So that's not brainwashing. That's just being influenced. Speaking of being influenced, I'm glad that you influenced me to make a stream tonight because it was fun, and we will see you tomorrow.